everybody, it's Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, and we are here with another episode of Breaking Boxes. We are post-Aether Drift now, on the verge of Tarkir Dragonstorm. So I don't really have any cool new card products to open for y'all today. However, I have gotten some cool new boxes to open. So today we're actually going to be opening two boxes from two different vendors. First, I have a box here. Oh, let me get it up here. And it's pretty big, so it might fit up under the camera. But I have this pretty cool box here from Ultra Pro with some Magic the Gathering figures that they have, including a brand new one that they just released recently. And I feel like with Tarkir Dragonstorm coming up, very timely, even though not really related to Tarkir, but you'll see what I mean. Second, about a week or two ago, I posted a video about some U2's figures that I got. It was Liliana and Jace. U2's had started making some Magic the Gathering figures very akin to Funko Pops, which as you can see on the walls behind me, big Funko Pop collector. Well, it was actually three figures that they were making: Liliana, Jace, and Chandra. And Liliana and Jace shipped first, and Chandra finally showed up. So I figured we would open her up as well while we are opening this box from Ultra Pro. So with that being said, when we get back from the break, we're going to open up this box from Ultra Pro. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. And we are back with this episode of Breaking Boxes. I'm Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, and we're going to start off with our box from Ultra Pro. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ultra Pro is usually gaming accessories and along the lines of... Oh, and did I do what I think I did? Nope, I did not. I bumped the mouse and my recording software minimized, but thankfully did not stop recording. So it's usually gaming accessories along the lines of play mats, and you can see this is a massive box here. Let me see if I can't do this to kind of make this a little bit easier to see. There we go. So usually it's play mats and card sleeves and a bunch of other things for, you know, your Magic aficionados to help with playing. But they also carry some other fun odds and ends. And let me take you back to February 2024. I was perusing the Ultra Pro website, and as I've mentioned, gesturing behind me to wall of Funko, I'm a big figure collector, and I started collecting Magic the Gathering figures. Well, as I was perusing the Ultra Pro website, I found this really cool Elish Norn, Mother of Machines figure that is made exclusively for Ultra Pro, and it is derpy as hell. I mean, it's like maybe 6 inches tall. She's got this goofy ass smile, and I will toss an image over I keep pointing in the wrong direction. I'll toss an image over here for y'all to see it. It's really cute. I mean, I like it. I have it on display with my Magic Funkos, and it's really awesome. I love it. And my thought was, oh my God, wouldn't it be awesome if they started making all the Praetors? Could you imagine a Jingataxis figure, a Vorinclex, an Urbrask, a Sheoldred, and to me that would just be kind of cool. Well, they had some other figures, and I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and get those. And then they recently had a new figure come out, and I was like, oh my God, I've got to get this. So let's check out what we've got. So first, and you can see it right here on top, one of their older figures that they've had for a while. Oh, if I can get this last little bit of tape off. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, this is the brand new one. I'm going to set this off to the side, and we're going to reveal it last, because I think it's awesome. But one of the first figures that they created is a little sliver. Look at that. Isn't it cute and scary? And you can see it's got the artwork of what it's based off of. Slivers, you know, classic tribal creature from Magic the Gathering. And here it's rendered as a kind of a Funko-esque figure. And this is a kind of a really nice homage. We may never know just how many slivers and which ones were brought over when Wraith was created and which were designed by Volrath. But we do know that slivers share a hive mind, because they share traits, good God. As if all slivers were as if all slivers were use. That sounds weird. As if all slivers were use a communal brain. Oh well. While they are not telepathic, they can read other slivers with complete accuracy. Each individual is born with certain qualities or powers, and when another sliver reads this sliver, it can share those powers. So, you know, that's what makes tribal sliver decks so scary, because one sliver, if one sliver has a trait, every sliver has that trait, and it just makes it terrible and terrifying. But yeah, so I just thought that this was kind of a neat addition to the Funko wall and my Magic the Gathering figure collection. So we'll set him off to the side. And then the other original figure, and we'll get this pulled out. Oh, they got it nicely bubble wrapped. And you know what we'll do is we'll just move this big ass box out of the way. Ta-da! Toss it to the side. We'll give that to the Plains kitties to play with. Alright. And our last original figure, which is, again, a really cute figure, is Amir. And you can see, again, we've got a nice drawing. Here's Amir from a Magic card. And it's just a pretty awesome plastic figure rendition. Figurines from the vault, from Ultra Pro. And then we've got some lore here on the side. So, Mir, home planet Meridian, with their creator gone. The creatures known as the Mir were lost. Some continued with their last known instructions, repeating their tasks without direction or purpose, while others simply shut down to await commands that would never come. The loss of Memnarch did not kill them, but with no true consciousness within them, their continued life was scarcely life at all. So yeah, so there we go. got the mirror, and we've got the sliver. And I'm going to move my camera back down because we are now... There we go. Alright. Oops. Don't need that pointing all the way down like that. And there we go. So we've got our mirror. And we now have... There we go. Or where did he go? Here it is. The sliver. So, that all being said, let me just put the sliver over here. These have been around for a while. I got the... So these were available in 2024 when I originally ordered the Elish Norn Mother of Machines figure as well. So these have been around. But most recently, and the reason why I ordered these, because I just saw this figure pop up and I thought it was freaking awesome. There has been a new figure to come out, and that's what's wrapped up here. So let's bring him around. And so here we have you can see the artist rendering of Elish Norn. But let's take a look at the newest from the Vault figurine from Ultra Pro. And that is none other than the Firemind himself, Niv Mizzet, in all of his smug glory. Look at him. And again, this is very appropriate given the approaching Dragonstorm, I feel like. You know, even though he's not part of Tarkir, but, you know, being a dragon and the dragon of Ravnica, really. And then we can see on the side here, Niv Mizzet, home plane Ravnica, possessed of arrogance and vanity that matches his vast intellect and tremendous power. Niv Mizzet is the ancient dragon who founded and continues to control the Izzet League. From his private laboratory at the top of the Izzet Guild Hall, Niv Mizzet directs the research and experiments of his countless underlings. He coordinates a tremendous number of apparently unrelated projects working towards some mysterious end. And there we go. And he does eventually become, I believe, the living guild parrot. And his eyebrow is cocked as well, much like in this rendering. And then we do also have the magic card art as well. But I just thought, I saw this and I just could not help myself. He had to be part of my collection. And so here he is. So with this and the original Elish Norn, I've gotten all of the From the Vault figures from Ultra Pro. Now these are all available on the Ultra Pro website. The mirror and the sliver are $14.99 each. And I believe the Niv Mizzet, and I'll double check and post that as well. I'll do a little pricing schematic for you, showing you what Elish Norn, Niv Mizzet, the mirror, and the sliver. But I'm pretty sure the mirror and the sliver are $14.99 each, and the Niv Mizzet and the Elish Norn are $29.99 each. But these just look flipping fantastic, especially this Niv Mizzet. I am so pleased with the way that he looks. Just that smugness that they were able to capture in this figure. All right, so when we get back from the break, we still have one more box to open, and that is our U2's box with our final U2's Magic figurine. Hold tight, and we'll be right back. And we are back with this episode of Breaking Boxes. I'm Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, and we have one last box for us to open today, and this is the final U2's box from our Magic the Gathering figure order. So let's get this open. Now, again, this was ordered late last year. I think it was around November. I just happened to see, and my knife broke, y'all. So I'm having to use a pen to try to open this box. And pens are remarkably really good at opening tape, apparently. So it was end of last year, October, November. I saw on social media where U2's was having some exclusive Magic the Gathering figures based off of 3 of the original Planeswalkers, Liliana Vess, Jace Balerion, and Chandra Nalaar. Or Borrelian. I probably said the name completely wrong, but that's on me. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'll go ahead and order those, because, you know, I don't want to miss out, and that would be a great addition to my figure collection. So it was, you know, you pre-ordered them, and then they would be shipping, you know, early in 2025. Well, they finally, seriously, okay, I'm going to have to open it on both sides. So they finally shipped in early February. And the way that these figures happen to ship is they actually shipped from China. And from China, they came to a U.S. facility, and then from the U.S. facility, they came to me. All right, there we go. So originally and we will just toss this with our other boxes. There we go, 2 points into the box. Originally, the Liliana and the Jace shipped first, and I received those a couple weeks ago. And then the Chandra shipped by itself for whatever reason. And here we go. Now this looks a little, I don't know why the flame right there. I wonder, that looks a little funky right there. But again, these figures are fantastic. And we've got, here's what it looks like. And then there's the figure itself. And I'll, you know, what we did last time, well, let's give first a good overview of the box. And I'm trying to look, too, at the other ones, and I'm not seeing any. I'm very curious as to what that is supposed to be. Maybe just like an extra flame? Yeah. I think that's just what it is. And then you can see here on the other side, underside, this was designed by David Velf. I can't make out the other 2 names. Can y'all tell what this is? Daphne G and I can't make out that last one. But again, the design team behind this is, they've done a fantastic job making these figures look true to the Planeswalkers. They look absolutely phenomenal. Got the goggles, the flame hair, flames in her hands. I mean, this is just exactly what you would want a Chandra figure to look like. And one of the things that I really like about these U2's figures is that they come pre-packaged in a protector. I didn't have to go and hunt this protector down. Because that was one of the things that I was worried about. Is like, oh, is this going to be the same size as a Funko Pop? Am I going to have to special order something? So I'm really pleased with the way that this turned out. So I'm going to have this over here. And then right next to it on the left, I will throw up an image of what I was expecting. And then we can kind of see a comparison of what I got versus the image of what I ordered. And I think you can see it's pretty spot on, because I am, like I said, I am very pleased. My only question is, like, what the hell this is supposed to be, but I think it's just like some flame. I think. Yeah, that's what I would say. So I'm happy with this turnout very so much. All right, well, that is it. That is all the boxes that I have. We've combined 2 boxes into one video. If you get a chance, please check out our other episode of Breaking Boxes, our previous one where we opened the Jace Brilliant and the Liliana Vess. So we have our Chandra Nalaar. We've got the Mirror. We've got the Sliver, and most importantly, we've got Niv Mizzet. So that's a pretty impressive figure collection, or additions to my figure collection. So as a thank you for hanging out with me today, here is a MTG arena code. We will pop that right there for you. Actually, let me hold it up a little bit higher so you can actually get the information off of it. Again, don't forget to check out our other episodes of Breaking Boxes. We'll have some episodes featuring Tarkir Dragonstorm coming up soon. Just gotta make it to the pre-release. That's only a couple of days away. Don't forget to check out our other shows, Arena Antics and War Council. Arena Antics is where I go on MTG Arena and act like I know what I'm doing playing Brawl. And then War Council is where I share some of my personal commander decks and do some walkthrough videos of how to pilot them. So, in the meantime, I'm Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, wishing everyone some happy magicking. Y'all take it easy.